Why are motorbikes so addictive? We'll sit back, relax, and let's find out. What's up guys, welcome back to another RS's Adventures episode. Before we get started, do me a favor, like, comment your thoughts below, subscribe and share this content if you want. With all that said, let's get into the video. Alright guys, so as you have seen in the title, why are motorbikes so addictive? Well, I've had this question asked to me personally, and I've heard this question asked endless amount of times. So I'm going to do my best to try to explain it to you. So we're going to have to take a step back a little bit to when I was a child. So I first started riding motorbikes when I was about 4 years old. I'm now 31, so 27 years ago I started riding motorbikes, and from the second I hopped on a bike and I felt that throttle, I fell in love with motorbikes. I started on dirt bikes just as pretty much every biker would have, and I rode dirt bikes for a very long time. Even when I first got my road license, I had a 2012 WR450. Always had a great passion for Harleys. I grew up around Harleys as well. Grew up around a lot of people within the bike scene. So for me, it was a lifelong passion that I adopted at a very young age. So for me, it's hard to explain in words to people that don't ride or have never ridden. It's one of those if you know sort of scenarios, but I'm going to do my best to explain it to you. For me, I have met the best people in my life in the bike scene, whether it be shows, charity rides, whatever it may be, just seeing them at a pub, whatever it may have been. I have met the nicest, greatest and some of the closest people in my life due to motorbikes. It's a passion that is something, bike riding in general for me, it's just one of those things, it calms me down whenever I'm having a bad day, and this will go for anybody really. It's a good thing for mental health as well for me. And whenever I'm having a bad day, whenever there's some stuff going on in life or whatever it may be, motorbike riding for me is the go-to. It's my escape, it's my therapy, it's my freedom. It's something I can just go to, and just whenever there's issues going on, when I'm on the bike, even if it's only for a short amount of time, those problems don't exist. And I have gone through a lot of things in my life because of motorbikes and because of the motorbike community itself. They have helped me, motorbikes have helped me get through some of the hardest parts of my life. And that's a feeling that I will never be able to truly explain, but I'll do my best to do that for you. The feeling of being in a pack ride, if you're confident in pack riding or you're interested in pack riding, that feeling of being, even if you're at the back or you're at the front, it does make a difference. But what I can say from my personal experience being closer to the front on my own events or other events I've been on, when you're coming around, a mountain bend, let's say Kangaroo Valley as an example, you're coming around through those mountain bends, all the windies, twisties, all those sorts of things, and you look in your mirror and all you can see is a line of just bikes, a convoy of bikes. But that feeling, you will never be able to experience that if you're never on a bike. And that's something I strongly advise people to do if you're going to get into bikes. Get into a pack ride. There's plenty of events that go on often. I do some myself, and experience that, guys, because that is a feeling that is unbelievable. Walking up to a pub, as an example, on a poker run or just a general group ride, walking up that pub with 30 bikes, 50 bikes, 100 bikes, pulling up there and just seeing all of those bikes, all those people, all that brotherhood, sisterhood, that camaraderie together as bike riders, whether it's Harleys, sports bikes, adventure touring, whatever it may be, it's all the exact same feeling. And it's something that if you haven't done it and you're interested in it, do it. Don't even think twice about it, just do it. You will not regret it, I promise you that. I'm currently up in Wedderburn, just coming down through the Twisties. This is a place I've done a lot of my dirt bike riding. I used to do the trail from Wedderburn, which is where the video started, and I'd go through there and I'd come out at Appin. So, you know, I've done a lot of dirt riding, a lot of enduro riding in particular. Guys, just get out there, just do it, and just enjoy it. Ride hard, ride safe, but just get out there and enjoy it. Now, I do have a few events coming up as well. I have a free bike night. It's just bike gathering for like-minded people. It's open to all clubs, colours, patches. It does make a difference. Everybody is welcome. It is a kid-friendly event as well. So, you know, bring your wife, bring your friends, bring their kids, bring your kids. I will have stuff set up in a little kids section as well for them, so they're not bored and the parents can actually enjoy the show too. You know, I love seeing kids get interested in bikes. It's awesome. The amount of times I've been riding just anywhere and I've seen a young kid get so excited to see a bike, and I've dreamt for him. Sometimes I would pull over for him and let him see the bike. I've been leading pack rides where I've seen kids get excited over bikes, and I've pulled the whole pack over so those kids could see those bikes, walk up, grab it, you know, their parents could take photos with them for the bikes, things like that. And I really love all that sort of stuff. To see the smile on a kid's face over a bike and just pulling up and letting them grab it, take photos, sit on it, whatever it may be, I love that feeling. It reminds me when I was a kid, because I'd be growing up, I'd be walking around somewhere with my mother, I'd see a bike, group of bikes, and there was a time where the group of bikers pulled up. It was a diamond club. I'm not going to name who they were, but it was a diamond club, and they pulled up and they let me sit on their bikes, they let me rev them and everything, and that was absolutely fucking awesome. Guys, look, I can't explain a lot of it in deep feeling because it's real hard for me to explain the feelings I get from bike riding, but I hope it does give you some sort of an insight to what it's like. So I'm just going to do a bit of a cruise ride now, and I hope you enjoy it. For those of you who enjoy the content, again, leave a like, comment your thoughts, subscribe. Also, give me ideas on what videos you would like to see, because I do some videos where there's music in it, I do some videos where it's pure sound. You know, some people prefer a bit of music, some people don't. So comment your thoughts below and let me know what you think. I do have another event coming up as well in June. I believe it's the 14th. I'll double check and I'll put it up on here now. And that is a ride from Blacksville Road 7-Eleven service station out to the Robinson Pie Shop. and then down through Macquarie Pass, up past Wollongong and into Appin. So everybody again is welcome on that ride. It is a free run. I don't like taking money off people unless it's an actual full charity event. 99% of my events are free. So come along, do that run with us, catch up, meet up with me if you don't already know me, and come for a killer ride. If you've never been to Robinson Bike Shop, you're gonna love it. You're gonna love the roads through there, and then coming down through Macquarie Pass. If you're someone who likes mountain roads, likes twisties, things like that, you are gonna absolutely froth that ride. So come along to it, chill out, have a mad day out with us all. With that said, guys, I'm just going to do a bit of a ride now. I'll have this video go for a bit longer and just enjoy a bit of the ride. Thanks, guys.